I lost track of what year you are too. You're a sophomore. Right? Sophomore, Zach Quinney, offensive lineman. Questions for Zach?
Yeah.
Third year sophomore though, right? That's where I always lose track. Yeah. Questions for Zach?
I imagine you guys have spent a lot of time working on communication and trying to deal with crowd noise and those sorts of things. What do you, I guess, what do you feel like you guys' progress has been on that front?
It's night and day improvement. Even just looking back from a couple weeks ago, we're so much better now when it comes to communication we were just 2 weeks ago. Coach Collins, and Coach Key, they stress communication more than anything. That's really just that's the most important. If you can't communicate with each other, then you're just not going to be a successful team. So he's been having the music as loud as it'll possibly go for everything, to where you can't even hear yourself think. So you have to communicate in order to get the job done, and I feel like that's going to help us a lot.
I can't remember
What
which.
has it been like? Go ahead.
I can't remember which defensive lineman it was, but he made the comment that the offensive line as a whole, he felt like was just smarter in a way. He was like, I feel like they're smarter. I feel like they can beat us with their minds a little bit more. What do you attribute that to, and kind of what did that off-season prep look like to kind of get to that point?
Well, Coach Key, it's like when he got here, as soon as he got here, he started talking about us reading everybody, safeties and corners and the linebackers, and when he got here, we were like, what? Like, there's no way we'll be able to do that, But now, after watching film all summer and going through all spring and all the way through camp, it's like now it's second nature to us. It's way easier to read a defense now than it's ever been. I'm doing things now that last year I didn't even know were possible. So that's all Coach Key. He's been harping on that a lot, and I feel like that's helped us out as a whole, and we've all gotten a whole lot better at it.
What are your emotions be like playing in that loud, rowdy environment at Clemson? And obviously on the national stage like this, a big game for you guys right out of the chute.
Right. Well, emotions are going to be high, obviously, for everybody, just because it's the first game, and there's all of that stuff. It is really hyped up, but we try not to look at that as much, We try just to look at more of what we're doing, not where we are, who we're playing, and we're playing a really good team. Clemson, they're good and very well deserved, but we look at what we're doing every single day just as us to get better and better, and if we keep doing that, then we'll be successful.
I know you can't focus too much on the opponent, but if we walked around the facility or like eavesdropped on a meeting, would we see or hear any of the comments that the experts are making about how good this Clemson team is?
Around here, no, not really. We try not to look at that like at all. Because to us, everybody that's coming up with those, like the point spread or whatever you want to call it, they're not really seeing what we're doing every day in summer workouts, every day in fall camp. So that's the kind of stuff that we try not to look at, because we go out to work every single day, no matter what anybody else says.
It's not like you guys today or coach yesterday are going to come up and go, yeah, we can't beat these guys, but it just sounds like a confidence from you guys. When you guys are just hanging in the locker room or just talking, whatever, is there a confidence? Are you feeling something here?
Yeah, for sure. We're confident. We're always confident. We like I was just telling him, we're confident in what we're doing. We every single day, ever since all these coaches have gotten here, we've gotten better and better and better. And I feel like that's why we are where we are now, because we've looked at ourselves and looked at how we can get each little thing better. And then you look at now, we're 100 times better than we were just in the spring. So I feel like that's really the reason that our confidence level is a little bit higher.
Coach Key has plugged a lot of different guys in next to you at left guard. What have you seen from the group that you've seen?
I love playing next to all of them, next to every single one of them, and I love that he's doing that because it creates that bond, the chemistry between that you have to have. If you're next to somebody you've never played with before, then you'll mess up the signals, the calls, and you won't know what each other are doing. But since we're mixing everything up, having people play different positions, we all could play with each other no matter where we are on the field.
Can you talk a little bit about Mikey and kind of his development? He's a guy who really we didn't see it all last year, and now has a chance to play and is above the line.
Mikey's gotten night and day better. He's worked his butt off all off season, all summer, spring, fall, and he's a very, very good offensive lineman right now, a very good guard, and I love playing next to him. We have very, like I was talking about, the chemistry, very tight chemistry. Talking to each other, making calls, before the ball snap, we each know what each other's gonna do, without a doubt, every single time. That's something that I know I can count on every play.
How was Coach Key as far as like finding tendencies, exploiting things, and showing you guys stuff that, you know, here's what they're gonna do, or when they do this, this is how it's gonna happen?
Well, Coach Key can read a defense better than anybody I've ever seen. Yeah, he's very good at watching film, and I love watching film with him. And but like I was saying, you know, we're still, yes, we're watching film and we're trying to get a game plan going, but still every single day we watch practice before we do anything else. So watch and make sure we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, because if not, it doesn't matter what the other team does. You know, we're just not going to be successful in the end if we don't look at all of that. So that's the main thing he's looking at.
You guys have a gigantic playbook. I imagine it's kind of exciting sometimes to see the things that Coach Patton pulls out. And as an offensive lineman, I imagine a lot goes through your head sometimes when some of those things come up. Is there, like, are there things that you feel like you're going to be exciting for fans to see? Or
Oh,
like,
yes, for sure. You know, I know last year there was a lot of fans, you know, that was getting tired of the triple option. I think it was a drag. You know, we have some exciting plays. You know, we'll be throwing the ball. We finally have tight ends. so just stuff like that. You know, stuff that you haven't seen at Georgia Tech for like 12 years. So I believe fans are going to be very excited to see it.
What's your weight at now?
295.
Have you asked Coach Patton for a tackle eligible play?
I want to. I don't know if he'd listen to me.
Anything else for Zach?
Are you still Zach Lantern?
Zach Lantern? Oh, I forgot about that. When October comes back around, for sure.
Wait, what's that?
Zach Lantern.
That's
He's
That's his nickname?
all had nicknames, yeah.
Oh, man.
Thanks, Zach.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
it,
you all.
Zach, appreciate it.
Y'all have a good one.
Thanks for doing all that too.